Yo, Booyah Nation, there's a new cheap and reliable place for FIFA coins. And yes, when I say cheap, you don't believe me, go look for yourself. FIFAninja.com. Link in the description down below. Go get yourself some ninja coins. And remember, use the code A89 for a discount. Yo, what's going on, boys? It's your boy, A89 Skills, and welcome to Glasses Skills. You know what I'm saying? Rocking them glasses like a dumbass. Anyways, boys, welcome to a squad builder of my draft team. I'm going to tell you why I took certain players, what I was thinking, and what was in my mind, you know, because I was getting my Mourinho on, you know, the Portuguese, and I was getting the Mourinho on, and then that's why I wore my Real Madrid jersey, because it used to be a Mourinho coach, and yeah, never mind. Anyways, real quick, I just want to, oh damn, again, text message, hello? I just want to say real quick, y'all did smash the thumbs up button on the career mode. Don't think I forgot about it. Just a lot of content right now happening with the draft in place, but there should be a career mode out this week. So wait for that, at least maybe 2 career modes. Anyways, doesn't matter. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Either way, what was I thinking and what was I going for? So going into this draft, you could go between the Bundesliga or the BBVA. You just had to make a choice. And honestly, when it was my turn to pick, I think I was like number 5 to pick. I knew I wasn't going to get Cristiano Ronaldo, the blue one. I knew I wasn't going to get Messi. I knew I wasn't going to get someone like Robin, so I decided that my next best bet would be someone like Bale. And somehow, come on, cuz, somehow, I thought with like, all right, so I thought it would be Messi, I thought it would be Ronaldo, Messi, Robin, and then Bale, but Bale slipped through, and when it came to me, I said, I gotta take Bale. So right when I took Bale, I knew BBVA was my only option at this point. So I took Bale. No, come on, cuz, what the fuck? Let me silence this bitch. School? Now that I silenced this son of a bitch, it keeps going off, it's vibrating like crazy. But now that I silenced this, after I picked Bale, I knew in my head that my attack needed someone like Messi. So my goal was to get Rodrigo, which you would have seen the video. That's my Spanish Messi. I love him. I think he's a fantastic player. That video, for some reason, people were upset, but I said in the video that it's just an opinion, and he just reminds me of, doesn't matter. Anyways, so my next best thing to go for was Dos Santos. I think Rodrigo and Dos Santos are the best players besides Messi. If you're looking for that small, kind of quick, you know, that type of player, those are the ones I want to go for. So I was lucky enough to pick up Giovanni Dos Santos. I would have loved to have Messi in between Pedro and Bale, but that didn't happen. So I went with Bale in the front. Sergio Ramos was my heart in my defense. I wanted to get one solid player in every like tier, right? So one solid player at striker, one solid player at center back, and one solid player in the midfield. So Bale was my solid player up top. Sergio Ramos was my solid player in the defense. And in the midfield, my solid player was Modric. I think Modric is one of the best CMs in the game. I think he's up there with the Yaya Toures, with the Lams, with all the fantastic midfielders. I think Modric is such an all-around great midfielder. So if I ever go BBVA, I love to get Modric in my team. Also, another player that's an all-around great player is Enzo. And as much as I hate the fact that he left Benfica, look at those stats, man. 80 pace, 73 shooting, 78 passing, 82 dribbling, 74 defense, 80 physical. That's just great stats all the way around on the card. So him and Modric will definitely hold down my midfield. Sergio Busquets was one of those that I was kind of like, I just need a defensive player. I need somebody to clog the midfield. I need somebody to cluster fuck that thing. So I said, yo, Sergio Busquets is going to be my man. So that's why I went with Sergio Busquets. And Otamendi in the defense. I knew I had my heart in my fast threat player in Sergio Ramos. So I knew Otamendi could be a great center back. Now, I thought I wanted someone like a Miranda or a Pepe, but I couldn't get him. So my next best option, I said, yo, Otamendi, 67 pace, that's not horrible. 87 defense, that's fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of great things about this inform Otamendi, and I sat there and I looked at him and I said, I've never played with him, but with high physical stats, high defensive stats, decent pace, this guy could be a fantastic center back in the BBVA. So I snatched up Otamendi, snatched up Enzo, my wings, Fabio Contron and Juan Fran. Not really what I would go for normally. Left back, I would use someone like Jordi Alba. He's my favorite left back. Right back, I would use somebody like, I always go outside the BBVA. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always like do like a Boateng piss check like mixture there going on. But I had to keep it BBVA, so I thought Juan Fran was a good fit. You know, 83 pace, 76 defensive. I thought he could be good. So the reason I took these players the way I did was, being in the middle of the draft is never that good, because when you're the number 1 pick, you get 2 picks in a row. When you're the last pick, you get 2 picks in a row. So by the time it comes back to you, so many players are gone when you're in the middle. So I went Bale, and then with my second player, I'm pretty sure I took Sergio Ramos. I can't even believe I got Bravo where I got him. I got Bravo late in the draft. So altogether, if you had to rate this team in the comments down below, 1 through 10, I would say it's a 6 or a 7. for the way that I drafted. And if you missed the draft, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But in the order I was, to be able to snatch a Bale, a Sergio Ramos, you know, Modric, to be able to get Pedro's second inform, which is a fantastic card, I think I actually did okay in the draft. Was it the best draft ever? No, but a solid BBVA team? Definitely. If you were in the draft, would you have gone BBVA or Bundesliga, or would you have tried to go for a hybrid? I personally wanted to do a hybrid, but this is why I didn't do it. If you take a hybrid and the one player you need to link up everything, like maybe you need Toni Kroos to link up the Bundesliga with the BBVA, the German link, if that gets taken from you, your chemistry is fucked. So I said, yo, I gotta stay away from a hybrid, because if someone snatches that thing up in the draft and I can't get like a Toni Kroos or somebody that can help me link stuff up, I'm really screwed. So that's why I kept it BBVA. What would you have done? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, yo, it's been your boy AA9 Skills. This is my fantasy football draft team. I will be playing Spencer tomorrow. The game was supposed to be today, but due to like time differences, we couldn't get the game in. So the games will kick off tomorrow. Me versus Spencer, an absolute fantastic player. Do you think I could pass Spencer? Let me know in the comments down below. Drop a big thumbs up if you think you're gonna enjoy the draft, and make sure to subscribe. Peace, boys. Thanks for watching. You know, I like the draft because you see teams like this. I probably would never have done a squad builder on this team, but the fact that I was limited to these players, it's a squad build that you really wouldn't see a lot. You wouldn't probably see people running Bale and Pedro and Giovanni Dos Santos, because they're not the best players out there, although Bale is. I love that guy. Spin your boy Skills. I'm out of here. Peace. And the second one is Rodrigo. More Rodrigo, though. I don't know why. They have the same skill moves. They pretty much have the same weak foot. They pretty much have the same